talk about some good practices for distributing in festivals. Me as like part of the team that receive things from a festival, I'm used to seeing a lot of mistakes being done. And I think it's such a pity because once we create the series, we forget about what we have to do to distribute it correctly, right? And there's a lot to do once the series is done, okay? And when we submit to festivals, we really, if you don't care about your content, you're gonna make me not care about your content as a festival director, right? If you treat yourself as shit, I'm not gonna say everyone will treat you like shit, but people are not gonna treat you right. My psychologist told me once that would you take a Ferrari down like a mud path, like in the middle of a place where you don't know if there's going to be rocks? No, right? Well, treat yourself like a Ferrari, right? Take yourself through the good path and do things right. So what is right? The right information. You would be surprised on how many people do not even know how to write a synopsis. And synopsis, normally, festivals ask for a synopsis of 300 characters, 500 characters, 1,000 characters. The best you can do is adapt to those characters, because if you don't, then probably if there's a booklet in which everyone did 1,000 characters and you send the same 300 character synopsis to that place, then your synopsis is going to be really small and everyone else is really big, and it's going to look like you don't have enough things to say about your show. That's not right. So you should have different lengths to adapt to what they were going to ask you for you. Also, a synopsis in correct English. It happens to many nationalities that they just, like Google Translate something into English and the English is completely incorrect. And that is not helping you. Going through a synopsis is really easy. You can ask a translator or someone who knows a lot of English to do it or help you. And you should really have a good English synopsis. And again, good English synopsis in different lengths, okay? We also have to have all the cast and crew list. This is really important because you're going to get asked this in many, many parts when you're submitting to festivals. Also, the list of episodes. If you have 10 episodes, it would be good to have a list where if they have a name or if they have a number, and also the running time of the episodes and the full series. So please submit the right information about your show, written correctly and in the right format. Subtitles. I can never emphasize enough how important subtitles are. So imagine some creators submit to my festival in Spanish without subtitles because they figure it's a Spanish festival, so I won't set subtitles. First, only to get selected, there are people in the watching committee who do not speak Spanish. So what is going to happen? That probably they're not going to understand the show, and it has to be really amazing for you to pass it when you have not understood half what they said. Second, if you get selected, there's a jury that won't understand, right? And third, there's a screening which people won't understand if there are no subtitles. Plus, you probably will not get selected because you don't have subtitles. So I can never emphasize enough how important it is to have subtitles in English at least. And if you can subtitle in another language, of course, it's always handy, but you should always have subtitles in English. For the whole show, if possible, because some juries want to watch the whole show and you're not giving them an option to watch your show. That's really bad. And second, because, like, they're basically no one is going to understand your show. So you have to have the SRT embed in the video if possible. That's when you're sending the files in, sometimes subtitles could get lost or something could happen. If you can burn them directly into the selected episode, that would be amazing. And as I said, the episode you will screen will need subtitles for sure. So normally it's the pilot episode. Other things regarding links and files. If possible, you should send a downloadable link because it makes everyone's life easier. Because you can send me the link, I can have that link and send it to juries, but then I can download the content directly. Or imagine the juries want to download the content to watch it somewhere else. So make the life of the other people on the other side better and easier. Okay. And of course, beware, as I said before, to send the link with subtitles, because sometimes you have the subtitle link and you send the general link, and don't do that, please. Another funny thing, I forgot to put the password thing, but two things that happen incredibly high amount of times. One, people change the password to the links. So they submit to a festival, then change the password, and then we're not able to see the files. That doesn't make any sense. Don't be so secretive about your show. You're sending it to a festival. The festival only wants the best for you. It's okay. Don't worry. We're not going to steal the content away from you. It's on the contrary. We want to help you distribute it more. So don't change passwords and do not remove the links. Sometimes creators just remove the link to the content. That's terrible ideas. Files. Okay. Something really important is you should have a folder on your Google Drive, on your computer, with every content that you'll be asked for in a festival. What is that content? Of course, a copy of the episode. Normally, festivals only screen one episode on the festival itself, right? So you should have like an average / good quality copy, which 1 or 2 gigabytes, not more, and one with maximum quality. What happens is filmmakers always want to send the copy with 20 gigabytes. And the problem is, like, some computers and some of the places that we are screening at do not even have that, much of a computer. It's not that we don't want to put the maximum quality. It's that it's going to be better for your screening if you send the quality which is adapted to the place where we are showing it. So I would say a copy of 1 to 2 gigabytes would be ideal. Also, a file with your trailer, a file with a 10-second trailer, because many festivals use this for the award ceremony, to do a trailer of the series, of the whole festival, and some ask you for a 10-second trailer. So it's really easy. You just have to cut your normal trailer to 10 seconds, and then you have it. So do it, please. So many people do not, and that's not nice. You should care about your series more than the festival. Okay. Then a poster in vertical and horizontal mode. Many festivals ask for both of them. So for different formats, for example, Instagram, but then also for screen, for on the screen, and then would have to be horizontal. So if you have both, if not, be thinking about when you do the poster, you have to do 2 posters. You could also have a logo or a square poster. I think it's worth doing both of them. And then please be friendly. Send the files on time. You cannot imagine how many people do not send things on time, and it really helps. It makes us love you from the festival, and that always helps, right? Even if it's like a subconscious thing, it always helps that the people on the festival find you like a nice person. right? So send files on time. It's not that difficult, really. You have to spend some time in the sending to festivals. Also, send it to a festival that makes sense to your product. You cannot imagine how many festivals that are free, because I have been part of an animation festival as well. We get so many amount of shit that is not even animation, it's not a short film. You know, we get everything because it's a free festivals and people just submit to everything. Please don't do that. You know, like, if it's a web series festival, submit it, of course. If it's a short length, of course, submit. But if it's a feature film, please do not submit a web series. It doesn't make sense. You're making people spend their money. You maybe spend your money as well, people's time and your money and time too, for nothing. So please don't do that. And there are people on the other side. Just think about, we're all humans. There can always be some mistakes, but we founded a web series festival to help you distribute your content. So really, people on the other side are willing to help you. But if you don't help yourself, it's difficult to help you.